Rightio. Hello, and welcome to another live watch on. Today we've got Manchester United versus PAOK, if that's how you bloody say their name. In the Europa League, 3 points, much needed for United to get us from bloody 20-something thing in the league. But this is when the win streak really does start in the Europa League. We've got our difficult fixtures out the way, and now it should be all plain sailing. But welcome as everyone comes on in. Manchester United, yes, my guy, how are we doing? Get your score predictions in. Let me know what you think to the lineup. It is well, the defence is rotated. Everything else is pretty much the strongest that we can go with. I mean, arguably Rashford or Ahmad or Garnacho. But it's pretty strong other than the centre-backs. But it should be, I mean, PAOK, it shouldn't, we could bloody play Sir Alex Ferguson at centre-back and we should still win. They shouldn't see much. Onana should have a relatively quiet game today. You would bloody hope so. I don't want to speak too soon, but crikey. Come on. We've got to have a quiet game for Onana and the centre-backs. Garnacho better score a hat-trick. Yeah, I mean, one of the worst games I've ever seen him in a United shirt. Fair to say, in the last game, but I was unable to stream the Chelsea game because I was away. I was down in Cornwall, but I'm back. And back for good. Back for good until a week, until about a month. United getting battered today. Don't think so. Daz, how we doing, my guy? I'm good, you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm back now. I won't miss WatchAlong now until December. Literally a month today, because I'll be going abroad for work. 5-0 win incoming. Yeah, let's hope so. Did you make a reaction to the Chelsea? No, again, mate, I was away. I was in Cornwall, so I couldn't stream the game. Amorim should sell Harry Maguire. To be honest, I reckon Harry Maguire can work in a back five, in the centre of back five. And also, we've gone from being stacked in the centre-back position to probably just having enough players. If we're going to play 3 centre-backs. So I don't think he should sell Maguire, to be honest. I see your man saying shit to Garnacho before the game, lad. I see your man saying shit to Garnacho before the game, lad. Yeah. I mean, Garnacho, he needs to have a good game, doesn't he? Garnacho's a player that you're always going to get games where he's absolutely dog shit, and you're always going to get games where he's absolutely class and wins us the game. We've seen that so far this season. He's still young. He's still going to be inconsistent. To be starting week in, week out for United, and to be like one of the first names on the team sheet, he needs to have more consistency. But I think you can't be too critical of Garnacho. You know, hopefully his decision making, which is his area in which, and probably he hasn't got the composure at the minute, but hopefully that'll come with time. Planet Fez, is it? He's been rinsed for it on Twitter. What? He's been rinsed about chatting shit about Garnacho. I have no idea, mate. To be honest, I don't really watch that many content creators. Other than doing it myself. PAOK are a very good team. Be careful. Behave yourself. I don't think they're that good, are they? I don't even know where they are in the bloody Greek league, to be fair. Are they top? Surely. I don't think they're even top of that, are they? Let's have a look. Standings in the Greek bloody league, they are second. So, 1-6, drawn 2, lost 2. I know they're even lower than us in the bloody Europa League, so they can't be that good since we're on 3 points. Yes, Ronnie, how we doing, my guy? I will do, Daz. I will do, mate. He gave Garnacho lit before the game. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll have a look. Neither of the last team you played. What? Fenerbahce? Fenerbahce are a better team than PAOK, mate. Fenerbahce away from home is different to PAOK at home. I just want to enjoy the game and see great goals. Yeah, I want to see a few goals by Højlund. I just want to see loads of goals. I want Xerxes to come on and score. He needs some confidence. Oh, FC Twente. No, they're not that good. No, mate. You are correct with that one. But we've played bloody Porto. Did we play Porto since then? Or was Twente after that? But we've definitely played. I think Porto was after that. To be fair, Porto and Fenerbahce. If my ACCA goes up in flames because of you lot again, mate, United on the ACCA must be like nothing, no odds. What is it, like 1.07 or something? Hey from Greece, yes. George, how we doing, lad? Good to see you. Yo, bro, where were you last 2 games? Really miss you. Last 2 games? Have I missed 2? I think I've only missed 1, ain't I? I've missed the Chelsea game because I was away in Cornwall. I did put it on TikTok on my story, to be fair, but maybe you haven't seen that. I'm doing good, I'm doing wonderful, my guy. Do you support PAOK? To be honest, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. PAOK. I think I am. But I was streaming the Leicester game. The Leicester game midweek. Good luck, mate, tonight. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I hope you get the result. Cheers, mate. I mean, hopefully we don't need any luck, to be fair. Hopefully you should be plain sailing. Oh, I appreciate the roses as well, lad. Thank you, buddy. Why am I watching the Chelsea match then? There we go. So the lineup is for United: Onana in goal, left back. Well, it could. Who knows? Left or right back? Mazraoui and Delo. Centre backs: Johnny Evans and Lindelof. Midfield 3 of Ugarte, Casemiro, and Bruno. And then front 3 of Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right, and Højlund up top. Thank you for the roses, buddy. Appreciate that. Grease James, I want to know, are you a PAOK fan at all? I hope we could take a chances, mate. Hopefully we just get an absolute shitload of chances, to be fair. We should, in theory. Come on, United. Garnacho fan. Come on, then the boys. Hey. This is Rude's last 2 games. He's going to have this game and then Leicester. I don't think he's going to be staying on. I think we'll probably know by now if he was staying on. Really can't see it. So I think this... Oh, no. Well, to be fair, the next game against Leicester is at home as well. So Please don't play as shit as we did. City, City, City. Brilliant. You're on trying to stop a 4-game losing streak. Christ. Even we're not that bad. 4 games on well, you've got 3 games on the spin. We've only lost 1 in, what, 7, I think? 1 in 7? Christ. People moaned when Shuraturi left, but he's on the bench for PAOK. Well, yeah. Christ, yeah. That's very true. Mate, if you're on the bench for PAOK. Oh, it's Remembrance Sunday, so I will honour that minute silence. Right, yeah. I will do the minute silence. Okay. Right, that was it. There we go. It wasn't Remembrance Sunday, by the way. It wasn't for that. It was for the victims in Valencia about the floods. Pretty mad, that, innit? Like, no warning. All of a sudden, they've got water up to the bloody first floor of an house. Mental. We need to win this. I mean, we need to give Amorim the best chance. That's it. I'm glad we won the Carabao Cup. I mean, Carabao Cup's not massive, but you only need to win a few more games now. If United win against Spurs, what is it? They're in a quarter-final. So Amorim's going to come in. Okay. The Premier League is just, I don't know, what is the target in the Premier League now for Amorim? It's not top 4. That's an unrealistic target given how shit we've started. Not top 4. The target now in the Premier League for Amorim coming in, probably just to get Europe, I would say. Any European spot. Hello, Ahmad with a little skill early on. And then it'd be nice if we could win a trophy as well. But we're giving him the best possible opportunity if we win here tonight and we've won. We've obviously already won in the Carabao Cup against Leicester as well. It's going to be a tricky fixture away against Spurs, though, isn't it? So that'll be difficult for him to navigate. It's not unrealistic at all. What? Top 4 for United. Beat Ipswich, Chelsea, beat Arsenal. 3 points. Oh, yeah, but we've got to actually beat Chelsea in Arsenal. Ipswich, we can, obviously. But I can't see us beating Arsenal. Home or away? I don't even know what it is. What is it? Is it home or away? I think it's probably away, isn't it? Arsenal. Real Madrid got obliterated by AC Milan at home, yeah. Yeah. It's one of those, a Champions League group, when they've already, I think they've won everyone prior to that. It's not such a massive deal. Oh, I'm saying if Chelsea beat Arsenal this weekend. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, we played Chelsea. So if Chelsea beat Arsenal... So if we beat Ipswich and Chelsea beat Arsenal, we're 3 points behind them. Yeah, but whilst that is true, that just means Arsenal are also off the top 4 spot, right? I don't think we should give Amorim, yeah, you need to get into the top 4. I think that's an unrealistic standard to give Amorim in his first season when he's took over after 10 games when we're doing absolutely shit. I think that's unrealistic. I mean, we're 6 points off top 4. There are teams. I mean, Forest you would expect to drop out. But the thing is, we are yet to face. We're yet to face. Well, we've faced Liverpool. We haven't faced City, have we? No. Like, we haven't faced Arsenal yet. So, City and Arsenal. There you go. Your mate says you're getting Lamptey from Brighton on a free. I don't think so. Unrealistic, you paid 20 million for him to finish outside top 4, mate. Mate, we are 13th in 12th position. Sorry, 13th with 12 points. 12th position. And we finished 8th. It's not, you can't bloody do a miracle overnight. His first full season, that's got to be the expectations, yeah. But we haven't. He's like bloody. He's got plenty of problems to fix before we think about getting top 4. He hasn't had a transfer window. In January, I mean, what can you do in January? He just needs a first full season. I just want to see better football from United. You know, I think before we start thinking about top 4, how about we start thinking about getting our goal difference back to 0 before we start thinking about top 4? Christ. Yeah, but it's not just about the amount of points. Of course, we're not going to be that far away, are we? Because it's only 10 games into the season. Bloody hell! Jesus Christ, PAOK with the first chance in off Casemiro's thigh. I mean, the turnaround in our performances to go from to be challenging for top 4, like the points don't tell a full story, you know. The turnaround in our performances would have to be dramatic. Would all of a sudden, and by the way, I'd understand if Ten Hag had completely lost the dressing room and the players weren't playing for him. They were trying. You could tell the players were putting in effort. But a massive problem that Ten Hag's still going to have is we don't score enough goals. And that at times is not even a system thing. That is when we're in front of goal creating good chances, we can't fucking finish them. I don't know who's going to... Amorim coming in without a transfer window is not going to be able to solve that. If Amorim comes in and you finish outside top 10, does he get sacked? I don't think it's... If we finish outside of top 10, that's not looking good for him. I don't want to answer that theoretical question, but that's not good. He does need to get more from this group of players. He needs to get more than what Ten Hag did, you know. But top 4 cannot be the expectation, because you can't. Arsenal are a much better team than us, right? Arsenal will finish in the top 4. Liverpool will finish in the top. So we've got one space. There's one space in that top 4. Regardless of Arsenal being 5th now, currently Forest ahead of them. Forest are not going to finish top 4. There's one space now with Liverpool elevating their performances this season. Why isn't Martinez and Dillett playing? Because we've got a game at the weekend and we could put, you know, hopefully we should be able to put the bloody under 15s, under 14s is both of our centre-backs and should still be able to win the game, you would hope. Spurs will get 4th place. A timer, thank you. Appreciate that. Realistic expectations is not is just to get back to playing football, not BS ball. Exactly. Quoting the great Ten Hag, era's come to an end. Yeah. Thank you, Ronnie, though. Appreciate that. $25, right, go. I think top 4 is wrapped up, to be honest. How can it be wrapped up if Forest are in the top 3? What, you think Forest are going to finish top 4? Can't be wrapped up if Forest are in there, surely. Oh, ball in the box, cleared away. It's not been a great start by United, by the way. Oh, they're giving away the ball, though. Dangerous place there, PAOK. No, they'll fall off, yeah. How has Liverpool played anyone above them? No, I mean, I don't... Yeah, I'm not saying Liverpool will win the league, but there's one thing saying Liverpool will win the league or won't win the league, and then there's another thing saying Liverpool won't finish top 4. To finish top 4, you can probably lose every single... They could lose... They're not going to, but they could lose all their remaining matches against City, Arsenal... Well, against City and Arsenal. As long as the teams that they should beat, they do, which apart from that one game against Forest, it seems like it happens, then they'll finish in the top 4. The levels of finishing top 4 are not that high, especially since Arsenal have dropped off. It's just United, obviously, are still miles from it. But especially that 4th spot, there's going to be quite a big difference in the points between 3rd and 4th, I think. Because I think even though Arsenal are down in 5th at the minute, I think the levels of Liverpool, City and Arsenal are higher than the rest. Yeah. I mean, Forest, yeah. Obviously, Forest won't stay there. How could Liverpool play anyone above them who is higher than 1st? No, I mean when they, if they finish 3rd or 4th. I'm not saying. I'm saying at the end of the season, say they finish 3rd or 4th, even if they lost, they can lose all of the matches against teams that finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, home and away, and they could still finish top 4. Because as long as they win the games that they should win, because the points tally is not going to be massive to get top 4, then that's fine. Best possible United position on the log this season if Amrin can get going early. Best possible, I think probably 6th. I know they've already played, but remainder matches. Spurs will get 4th place. I can't really see it, to be honest. Villa is still very good. I mean, they've gone off the... They seem to be focusing a bit more on the Champions League, to be fair. They've had some great performances in that, but and then less so in the Premier League, but they're a better team than United. Arsenal are clearly a better team than United. Chelsea this season seem like they're a better team than United. Although Chelsea, I'm still not convinced by. I think they might go through a bad spell. Can't believe Forest have only conceded 7 goals. They've got the best defensive record in the league. Mental. Go on, Ahmad. That's why. By the way, we've created almost nothing in these opening 10 minutes. Good ball in the box. Oh, good header. Oh, Garnacho, is that handball? Did it hit his hand? I don't think so. I'm surprised. Garnacho, there's a great ball from Casemiro. Garnacho on the back stick. He's all alone. It's a good header, to be fair. He tries to head it back to Bruno. I wouldn't have thought Garnacho would have got on the end of that with his head. What do we think about Amorim? Richard, mate, what are you doing, lad? Nobody wants you to do that. Nobody wants to join your bloody Telegram, my guy. Christ. And that is not how you go about promoting a channel. Going into other people's and just spamming your link. That shows how unsuccessful you are with your bloody Telegram or whatever. The fact that you have to resort to going into somebody's live and spamming a link saying, "Oh, join, oh, follow me to watch the live football." Okay. Throwing United. Anywhere? No, I can live stream. Do you see the idiotic penalty? I haven't seen it. I saw the discussion about it, but I didn't. Apparently, it was just like, it was really like a really odd penalty, but I didn't see it actually. I can watch that half time. I look like Lindelof. I get Chris Wood most of the time, to be fair. United are a sinking ship. Score is 0-0, mate, currently. Christ. Go on, Garnacho. It's over, everyone. Mings picked the ball with his hands in the penalty box, thinking that the kickoff had not been taken. Oh, Christ. Yeah. The kickoff, you mean like the goal kick? Is the new manager? No, he's not, mate. He'll come in after the Leicester game at the weekend. Sad that United have gone backwards. I love it. Make your mind up then, mate. Make your mind up, fella. You're either sad or you love it. Ahmad, come on. Oh, twinkle toes. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a pen. Oh, it's give a corner. We don't want a corner, mate. We don't want a corner, fella. Let's have a look. Ahmad gets ahead of him. Mate, that's a foul. That's a foul. He's gone across him and made contact. That's a foul. That has to be a foul. This has got to be a pen. He's literally gone across him and made contact with his leg. This is going to go to VAR. It has to. Stream, it is a little bit behind because I'm on Sky Glass. So Sky Glass is always a little bit behind because it's a streaming platform. But I'm not going to look at the chat to see if it's a pen or not. Check over. What? What are you talking? How is it? Look, United, I know it's a different competition, but oh, yeah, that is so. I mean, it's always United, always. VAR just completely screws us. It is mental. Typical United fan. What, typical? Mate, it is typical at the minute. That's the issue. That is the issue. It is typical because they screw us every single match. So yeah, I do sound like a broken record. I do sound like a broken record, you know, saying it all the time because it is all the time. Literally every single match, they screw us. I mean, it is against PAOK, so hopefully it shouldn't make a difference. But it's just another example, isn't it? I haven't seen who the VAR staff are. Michael Oliver, is it? Always think you're... Oh, header by Højlund. I haven't seen Højlund score a header from memory. To be fair, he's not great in the air, but gets his head to that one. Straight into the hands of the keeper. Regardless of positions, VAR poor again yet. Regardless of positions, United should avoid 7th and 8th. Otherwise, they'll be playing against Armenian. Mate, who are Chelsea against? Mate, Noah's Ark. That's who we're against. Bloody hell. They are biblical. Ain't got a clue what country they're from. I'm a Liverpool fan, but that's a pen for United. Well, yeah, I mean, tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it. I am excited for Amrin coming in, especially after that's handball, especially after beating City. Oh, it's good feet by Ahmad. It's a poor pass though. No pen, yeah. He and nobody in a bang average lead. Who? Mazraoui just step on his ankle, to be fair. No malicious intent in that, though. Surprised VAR not looking at this for a potential red, to be fair. They love doing that. He beat City with a better squad than you have at United, though. I don't know whether the quality of the team's better. I don't think it is, but he's got them working for him. He's got them in a system that works for them. That's for sure. I think he will find that system difficult at United because I'm not sure United have got players that work hard enough for his system, but we will see. Oh, it's a poor ball from Garnacho, man. Like, can I see Marcus Rashford working and pressing hard and working back to support in defence? No. Do I think we've got the wing backs for that system, especially a left wing back? I wouldn't want to see Garnacho in any defensive positions, really. He does work back. He does work hard, Garnacho. So maybe he's got the work rate, but to see him in defensive positions, I don't think he's going to be stopping many crosses, that's for sure. So it's going to be interesting to see. I am interested to see whether he goes with fullbacks like Delo or Mazraoui, or whether we go with wingers like Ahmad or Garnacho or whatever. It's going to be interesting to see. At least Chelsea will have some game time for their 200 players that they have. That's true, yeah. Problem, too many egos at United. It's weird, though, because we've gone through... The team has changed so much. Like, that we used to say that during, like, the days of Mourinho. The team is almost entirely different from the Mourinho days. Basically only Delo, I mean, Lindelof's not a regular starter, but regular starters, it's only Rashford and Delo that are literally in the team since Mourinho days. Like, we used to say that when we had Lingard and Pogba dancing in the changing rooms and stuff. But I don't even know if that is the case. still got number one problem Rashford. I don't know. At least I don't think Amarin's going to be strong enough that there used to be days where Rashford would play absolutely shit, but he would start week in, week out. At least he hasn't got that same sort of power anymore. Like, we can rotate him, we can drop him. It's a poor ball from Ahmad to Bruno. I don't want to go in at half time 0-0, man. It's PAOK. At least Chelsea will have read that, yeah. Come on, boy. Yes. Thoughts on Galatasaray smashed Spurs. Garnacho's not really showing his hate. Yeah, he's not at the minute, is he, Tim? Galatasaray smashing Spurs. I mean, the red card didn't help. It was a high-scoring game, wasn't it? To be honest, I don't think either are going to... Well, I don't think Spurs are going to be that bothered. I think they're still in the automatic spots, right? To go through. I think they're... Did they win every game apart from that one? They've won every game apart from that one. So I think losing away at Galatasaray is not the end of the world. To be honest, if I was a Spurs fan, I wouldn't be too concerned. Well, to be fair, you know, it's a midweek game, Europa League against PAOK at home. Not that interesting. Plus, I haven't posted. I haven't posted for ages, so there's not anyone to come in on the live via one of my short videos. So I expect it to be a quiet one today. The problem was never Jose, Ten Hag, Oli, Ralph, all great managers. Players are just lazy. Yeah, you say that, but I think it's almost a problem with the club. I don't think the recruitment's been right. Like, hopefully now we've got Ineos instead of bloody Ed Woodward or Richard Arnold doing the bloody recruiting. I think it should be better. Oh, here we go. That's great. Oh, looking for a penalty. He's not going to get it. But the squad in its entirety has changed since all those managers. Derek, how we doing, lad? Amarin plays a similar style as Inzaghi, but less defensive. Yeah. Yeah, Inter look very good. They look good. I watched them against Arsenal. Was it yesterday or the day before? Can't remember. But yeah, they were good. The players aren't lazy. They aren't good enough, and they're overhyped by fans. Yeah, I mean, I've heard some people say that the players have basically they weren't playing for Ten Hag in the end. But I think it was clear that they were trying. I just don't think, which is actually more worrying than if players throw the manager under the bus and just don't try, because at least there can be an instant impact when a new manager comes in. Like, I think with Ten Hag, the players clearly were trying, so. And we were creating chances. I mean, like I say, our biggest problem was in front of goal. And no manager come in can make a player more clinical. That's all about instinct in front of goal. They're good footballers for about 30 minutes. Then all of them like they owe each other money. Yeah, that's true. That's the chemistry sort of between them. It is like, oh my Jesus Christ! I think that's first shot on target, isn't it? It's come by via the way the PAOK shot out from outside the box. It's well held. I mean, it's an easy save from Onana, but still. Make too many mistakes, yeah. Like, I'm every single time it's a set piece that they're going to lump into the box, I'm not confident that United are going to get it away. Literally, I'm concerned every single time that there's a set piece. Thoughts on Ahmad so far? Yeah, I mean, it was a pen, 100%. It should have been a pen. He's come across him. He stretched his leg. There's contact with his leg, and he's gone down. I mean, it's so obvious that it's a pen. It's mental. Rasmus is more clinical than you're giving credit for. He's had only... Yes, but I also think that Rasmus doesn't have many shots. You are right. But I am concerned that he hasn't got that striker's instinct to find himself in the right place at the right time. Like, there's always players that even if they lack service, they'll, follow up on a shot that the keeper saved and go on, ball across. Oh, good ball across by Garnacho. It's good defending, actually. They always seem to score tap-ins because at the right place at the right time. Højlund's not really that type of player. Like, he has very few shots because he doesn't shoot from outside the box, Højlund. So when he does shoot, it is going to be a good opportunity. He doesn't rifle one from 20 yards out. He only shoots if there's a good opportunity. But also, I think his movement in the box can be better. And he can sort of create more chances with himself, or he can get across his man more in the box when a cross comes in, or stuff like that. So I don't think he helps himself in that situation. But I do think, although I do like Xerxes' hold-up play, I do think we've got more chance of winning a game with Højlund up front than Xerxes at the minute. I agree that comes with experience. Yeah, true. Ash, thank you for the follow. Would Ahmad start for you? Probably. I mean, he looks dangerous a lot of games that he does play in. I think in an Amorim team, I think he's got a lot more chance of starting than Rashford, because I think he does work back more than Rashford. Attack would be Garnacho, Ahmad, Højlund. Yeah. I mean, we could try and pick an Amorim team right now. Yoro's back, by the way. Yoro's training. As much as we ridicule Chelsea, we could use their style of dismantling the team to its foundation and build it back. As Ranić said, United need open heart surgery. Yeah, that's true. I do not agree with their long-term contract strategy, though. They're buying players on massive long-term contracts, because if they don't work out, then you're stuck. You're stuck with Mudryk, who they paid £100 million for, on how many years has he got left now? 5 years? If not every young player is going to work out. Well, not every player in general works out, but especially if they're young. So, yeah, I don't agree with that. This game is shy. I'm going to fall asleep. Yeah, it's not been the best. So, yeah, my Amorim team, and now this could only be wrong, or this is only going to be massively wrong in the wing-back areas, because we don't really know whether he's going to play sort of full-backs or wingers. He normally plays wingers for Lisbon, but whether he feels like he can do that in the Premier League or not, I don't know. In Mazraoui, I think could play that wing-back role. And I think Dalot can as well, to be fair. But does he go with... I think we're probably too stacked in wide areas with... What's going to be interesting is... Let's say he plays wingers in fullback areas. Right? We've then got fullbacks... The fullbacks that can play as centre-back, like Luke Shaw can play as a left centre-back. Obviously, Martinez can play at left-back if he absolutely has to. Lindelof can play at full-back if he absolutely has to. But all players that are like are full-backs, like Dalot, to be fair, we don't have that many. Dalot, Malacia, we haven't seen much of him. But we could get to a situation where if he only plays wingers in that wing-back position, then we might sell Dalot. We might sell Luke Shaw if he doesn't fancy him at that sort of left centre-back role. We might sell all of our fullback. Mazraoui, I really think he can play that wing-back position. He seems like he can play bloody anywhere, to be fair. And I don't want Mazraoui to be sold. I mean, he's only just obviously come to the club and he's been probably one of our best players this season. But if we only play wingers there... But then if Amorim doesn't work out, then he leaves and we go back to a more traditional formation where it's not 5 back. Then we've got to buy fullbacks again. Onana, Yoro, De Ligt, Martinez, Ugarte, Mainu, Ahmad, Bruno, Rasmus. Ahmad's the only one I'm unsure of. Apart from that, you could well be right. He might even play... I do agree, Ugarte, Mainu, I agree with that. Well, Ugarte, yeah, Mainu, Ahmad, Bruno, Rasmus. I think he could even play. He could play Rashford instead of Ahmad. I think for his work rate and his pressing, I think Ahmad would probably be better. Could even play Xerxes instead of Ahmad. Boring game, yeah. Frimpong could work. Like I say, it's all going to be down to wait and see whether he plays fullbacks or wingers there. But they sell well as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they get sold Mudryk for 50, 60 million. I don't know, to be honest. With him being on such a long-term contract, the problem is if you get a player that doesn't want to go because he's like, well, I'm not going to take a step down from Chelsea. I'm happy. I've got 6 years left on my contract. I'm just going to sit that out. I'm not going to get sold to like a lesser team. I'm not going to go to like a mid-table Prem team or a mid-table La Liga team. I'm just going to sit down my contract, and you've got 6 years of that. You want to see Xerxes with Rasmus? Yeah, we haven't seen that yet, have we? Falling asleep watching United, mate. It is terrible, yeah. A Vista boring game. Mount can play wide. Yeah, I mean, Mount can play wide as well. He wouldn't play wing back, though. He can't play wing back, surely. Can't play anywhere at the minute. Can't get fit. I mean, it's been absolutely shocking. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Onana with a good save. This is terrible, man. I'm going to be honest, this is absolutely woeful. Johnny Evans. I thought this would be so... Why has he got so much space? I feel sorry for all the fans there that have got to watch this shit. Absolutely shocking. Thank you for the follow. Mbor Kajira, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. Come on, man. Bloody, Bruno smashes it long, like we're under the cosh at the bloody Bernabeu with 1-0 up. Instead, we're at bloody home to PAOK in the first half. Chelsea sinking the Noah's Ark 4-0 already. Brilliant. Yeah, it is 0-0, mate. Thank you for the follow, Dylan, on Twitch. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm so close to 3K subs. I think about 70 subscribers away, so want to get that fairly soon. So please do sub to me. Link is in my TikTok bio. So click the link in my TikTok bio. Would appreciate it. Do give me a sub on YouTube. You will be an OG. This United side is pathetic. PAOK have had the better chances. Yeah, true. They've had the better chances. 5-0 Chelsea now. We've created almost nothing. It has been pathetic. And by the way, I'm missing playing 5-a-side for this. 6-a-side. Monday and Thursday, I play 6-a-side. Bloody wish I did. Rather than subject myself to this. Oh, Casemiro trying to find... Casemiro's great at those, like, first-time balls in the box, isn't he? I mean, we saw it against Chelsea. Ridiculous ball to Rasmus. How do you think United will do... brilliant. What happened to my love of Frege? Mate, I was so excited to see Frege back at Fenerbahce. My love for Frege has never died. I wore the Frege jumper of him, like he's a goat and he's got his face on it. The Brazilian Zidane for Fenerbahce. Are Chelsea playing? I want to see the squad that Chelsea are playing. Is it rotated? You'd hope so, wouldn't you? 6-0 against Noah's Ark. Wow. Mate, why are they playing such a strong team? I mean, they've got some rotation there, but Christ. Joao Felix, Mudryk, and Kunku. Enzo. To be... Dizazi. Badashile. Fuck me. Bit much. Against bloody Noah's Ark at home. They play in the Armenian League. Let's have a look. Well, how are they doing in the Armenian League? They are 4th in the Armenian League. Of 11. Not bad. They're winning, you're not. Very true, John. Very true. Nothing gets by you, my guy, does it? Right, okay. Oh, come on. Let's just get a goal before half time. It's embarrassing to... How many shots have we had, by the way? Creating chances hasn't been the issue in a lot of games this season. It's been actually bloody finishing our chances. But against PAOK at home in the first half, we haven't created anything. We've created very little, and they've had the most dangerous... We are booting the ball away under the cosh against PAOK. The fans should boo them at half-time. It's that bad. We are playing that bad that the fans should be booing us. It's pathetic. Ridiculous. Man, I can see us drawing this game. PAOK getting a goal early in the second half, and then us drawing it. Van Nistelrooy out. Well, he will be out. United should never have sold Elanga. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that, to be fair. Let's have a look at the stats then. It's almost half time, by the way. The stats, XG, is 0.35 to United, 0.3 to PAOK. So we've created almost nothing. And they've actually had the better opportunity. They've had 2 shots on goal. We've had 1 shot of goal in that first half. 1 shot on goal against PAOK. Ruben will come in and make changes, hopefully so. What a joke, man. PAOK. This is so painful to watch, man. Boring. Oh, dog shit pass by Bruno. Here we go, Bruno. Come on, Mazraoui. Bruno. Oh, what's Ahmad leaving it for, man? Why are you leaving it? And that ends one of the worst first half of football I've ever seen in my life. Genuinely. What has happened to the change? Same players, same attitude. Well, it was good for that Leicester game for one game, isn't it? And then the players have reverted back to the norm of being absolutely shit. Absolute dog shit. That has tired me out. That half. That has drained me. Christ. I'm knackered after that half. That is draining. That's a draining watch, that. Literally like watching paint dry. Scared of shooting, yeah. United have to do what Chelsea did, the whole team start afresh. Scores 0-0, mate. This is a disgrace. No new manager bounce. Nobody shooting, yeah. It's true, yeah. We've had 1 shot on target that entire half against PAOK. They've had 2. So what a joke. I mean, you say new manager bounce. He's only the interim, isn't he? And he's obviously been at the club all through Ten Hag. So we had that bounce after in the Carabao Cup when Leicester changed off their squad. But yeah, we couldn't really continue it. Against Chelsea, it was just okay. Both teams were shit. And then today, one of the worst first halves I've ever seen in my life. And the attack is the attack. Like, the attack's strong. Like, bar the back line, everything else is the strongest that we could possibly put out. Bar, you could argue, Rashford in for Ahmad or Garnacho. You can split hairs arguing that, but there's not a massive amount of difference. And we've created nothing. Old Trafford, a powerhouse of European football, drawing against a team I do not know how to pronounce. Mate, I don't know how to pronounce it either, but yeah, it's true. Leicester played their B team. Yeah, I mean, they rotated, like I said, yeah. Rude out, get the Dutch out of here. Wow. Bit harsh, that. I've got nothing against the Dutch. Lived in the Netherlands for a bit. Meanwhile, Chelsea 6-0 up at half time. Surprised mate, genuinely, I'm so close to falling asleep. So, Cal Sports Football, how are we doing, my guy? Good to see you. Genuinely. Like, I don't know if you can see it in my eyes. I'm drained. And you know when, like, I've had one beer as well. And you know when you sort of, it makes you a bit more tired. And then you drink 2, 3, 4. And then it picks back up. But I'm at the stage where it's just made me tired. And that did not help. I lived in 20, yeah. And then we draw to them at home. Brilliant. The hardest thing for me was buying my brother a United shirt for Christmas. Bloody hell. Yeah, that's tough. Get him a classic one. Get him one like this, where we actually were decent. This is my favourite United away shirt, by the way, of all time. Imagining Vic, mate. At least we haven't lost 3 in a row. 3 matches in a row. We've lost 1 match in 7 games, I think, or 6. I don't know. 1 match in 6 or 7, and our manager's sacked. My guy's on a 3-match losing streak at Man City. Score prediction: PAOK 1-0. We've had fewer shots. Yeah, I think that could be. We've had fewer shots on target. Let's have a look. See, have a shots. Yeah, we've had fewer shots and shots in total. You've drawn almost all of them pipe down. This isn't an art class where you get rewarded for drawing. Do you get rewarded for losing? If so, you're doing fantastic, pal. Yeah, we can't string 2 passes together. There's literally no... The most dangerous player in attack is Casemiro by like putting balls into the box. That is where we've looked like something might happen. Like our bloody defensive midfielder. Right, let's see what Scholesy has to say. Get his boots on. In fact, he doesn't even to be at the level of these United players. He doesn't even need his boots. He could literally go on with his cardigan on, his coat, and his bloody trainers, and he'll be better. He'd be better than half of the players out there. Absolutely pathetic. I mean, Ahmad. Grant. Okay, we should have had a penalty. But you can't. It's against PAOK, mate. It's against PAOK. We shouldn't be resting on that. Oh, if we draw this, right, there'll be some United fans that will be like, "Wow, God, robbed again because we should have had a penalty." And if this was against like Liverpool or Chelsea or any Premier League side, I would probably also be on that bandwagon. But 0-0 against PAOK, if we end up drawing or losing this, I'm not going to be bothered about that penalty because we should be winning 5-0 regardless. See one of your fellow fans saying he'd take a draw. What? Who said they'll take a draw against PAOK at home when we've got 3 points in the Europa League? Who's saying that, mate? Is he all right? I'd call the emergency services if I were you. He's not feeling well. Scariest thing is these players are trying to trying. It just shows how poor they are. Yeah, that is it. This game, I'm not 100% sure whether they are. Then I don't think they're like under Ten Hag when we were creating a lot of chances and we just weren't finishing the chances. I could say they don't look like they're trying. By the way, the players have come out and said, we want Ruud van Nistelrooy. They've leaked that to like The Athletic, different journalists saying that the players want to keep Ruud. It bloody looks like it, doesn't it? If you want him so bad, when he's the interim manager, why don't you actually bloody put the effort in? I can question their effort in this match. I couldn't in some games with Ten Hag when we were creating chances, we just couldn't finish a dinner. Yeah? We couldn't finish open goals like Delo because there's no way that players are going to be putting effort until they get in front of goal and then they're like, right, I'm going to boot it over the bar now. That just doesn't happen. But in this match, you've got... It's the only explanation. The only explanation is the players are not giving 100% effort. Because it's literally... PAOK cannot come to Old Trafford with the golfing quality between this and forget United, any Premier League team. There's a golfing quality probably between PAOK and a bloody championship team. And play better than us in that, well, I don't know if they play better, but and match us in that first half. There's no possibility. It doesn't make any sense other than the players aren't trying. That's the only explanation for it. It can't be that the players are 100% there, motivated, want to do the best for the manager, want to put in 100% effort, and they are matching PAOK. Forget a manager. Without a manager, if the players just got together themselves in the dressing room and said, right, okay, shall we just do not what we normally do? Yeah, that's fine. Without going into any tactics or anything, we should be beating PAOK with the quality that we've got on the pitch. So forget Ruud van Nistelrooy. But the fact that the players have said they want him to stay and then they put in a performance like this, oh, you think this is going to do his chances good with Amorim? Maybe the players have been told that Ruud's not staying and they're like, oh, they've got a bag on. Maybe that's it. That could be a good thing. That could be right. Breaking news. I think with how Ruud was in his press conference, he was rude, if you pardon the pun. He seemed quite dejected in his press conference. Maybe he's been told that they don't want him and the players have got a bag on. Oh, we want Ruud. He's not staying. We want Ruud. So they're just not playing for him. That could be it. That could be it. So they've got a bag on and they're just not bothered. Because it's the only explanation that we have for playing as poorly as what they are. Promote your channel. Your reactions are everywhere on YouTube, yet you have views. Yeah, that is true. It's true. It is that is true. I don't say enough. Oh, subscribe to the channel. I just don't say it at all. Actually, to be honest. But do subscribe to the channel over on YouTube if you're watching on TikTok. Link is in my TikTok bio. And also, I only really, I will do more offline videos, but I only do the live watch-alongs. So, there's a lot of people that do the watch-alongs, but they also do loads of offline videos. Whenever there's any breaking news, they go live. They do like press conference reactions. They do all of that. But to be honest, I have a limited amount of time. Now it's the winter. I've got more chance of doing it because I've got a lot of hobbies that, like golf, for example. I can't really play that much in the winter. So I will probably do more videos. But yeah, you are correct. I don't promote it enough. I've been sharing your videos left and right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, added, what do you think of Fulham versus Brentford on Monday? One of the best games I've... Oh, you went to it. Nice one. Brentford, Fulham Brentford. Trying to remember the score of that. Oh, right, yeah, where you scored 2 in the close, the embers of the match. Did you walk out early, or did you watch it to the end? Because when I see 2 late goals like that, I just think of the amount of fans that have left the stadium early and haven't seen it. Especially like London, because you can just get the train. Højlund's out of his depth. I wouldn't say out of his depth. What, playing against PAOK? Ruben, so true. They get paid millions to it. Shocking, yeah. Stop blaming the managers. There's nothing they can do if the players miss chances and make mistakes. I think I said that, no? 2-1 we scored. Yeah. Nah, I never walk out of it. That's good on you. Good on you, son. I turned the sporting game off when we conceded the 4th goal. Yeah. What do you think of Amorim, Vic? Do you think he's a good manager? We were dominating, so no one really left because it was quite likely would score. Right, okay. According to XG tables, Fulham is the 2nd position after Liverpool this season, United 9th. Yeah, but I mean, that's it. If you have a look at our XG differential, so that's the amount we've scored compared with the amount we should have scored based on the quality of the chances that we've created, we're like 7 different in the Premier League, which is mental. We scored 7 few goals than what we should have. And we've scored like 9 goals total. It's it's basically double our tally that we should have scored. I mean, that you can't blame Ten Hag for. That is all down to the players. Kurt, thank you for the follow. And that's what a new manager coming in. Only a transfer window can solve it. Only a transfer window can solve, because the players are all of a sudden are not going to become more clinical. They are what they are. I think he's a good manager, but United will ruin him. Yeah, probably. I love you, bro. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. It's clear that we need a natural left wing back. Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, that left wing back position is going to be very interesting. I don't know. I don't know whether Garnacho can do it. Again, it's all remains to be seen whether he plays wingers or fullbacks in that area. So who knows? I'm here. You just got to pick with Ginge. Nice one. Who's got more ball knowledge, me or Gary Neville? No idea, mate. Probably Gary. Could you become better in front of goal with good coaching? There's certain things that you just can't coach. I mean, you can with experiences, I think, more than anything. Like, I don't know how you can coach somebody to be more composed in front of goal, to not snatch at chances. Like, that is something that you've either got or you haven't. Like, and I guess with experiences, you can do it. So the more times you're in front of goal, the more times you're in those pressured situations, then the more comfortable you get in those situations. You like it's just with experience, with rather than learning it on a training ground, I think. And by the way, I mean, you've got Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the most clinical strikers that there has been, and that hasn't helped us. So I think that sort of proves that no, you can't coach somebody to be more clinical. Early Premier League prediction. Who's going to win it? I'll say City still. I think United need 11 new players. Or pull back, Ahmad. Oh, just weren't hit hard enough to him, to be fair. Pass was a bit weak. Now Ugarte looking for a big switch. Don't know why we're doing that. Who I think, yeah, I'm gonna go City still. The thing is, they've got Rodri coming back. They're gone. They could have been a lot worse than what they have. They've lost 3 in a row, but I mean, they've lost 3 in a row. But Champions League, they'll be fine. They'll still get the automatic places. Obviously, they're out of the Carabao Cup, which okay, and lost 1 game in the Premier League. I think when Rodri comes back, De Bruyne's come back. How long's Rodri out for, actually? I don't even know. Amorim could get Gyökeres. Holding the Gyökeres. Yeah. Or we could just sign. We could just sign Gyökeres. Like, he would be a lovely striker to get, I think. Although we've still got 2 young strikers, so whether or not we do that or not, I don't know. Yeah, Bruno, ball into the box. Oh, Ahmad with a header! The smallest man on the bloody pitch is 3'2", and he scored a header. You love to see it, Ahmad. Bloody hell, I can't celebrate too much. We're 1-0 up against PAOK, and I've literally just given myself a bloody defibrillator to bloody restart myself and stop me from falling asleep. Christ. Worst 50 minutes of football I've ever seen, but we've scored at least. They're all complaining to the referee, so maybe it's gonna be disallowed, but we will see. I mean, it just shows you when a midget can score a header That is the level of quality of the opposition. He's 2 foot. And we haven't scored until now. It's a good header, that. And there's no foul. No, there's no foul there. There's absolutely no foul. This is going to be... Well, actually, VAR might screw us, so they might say that's a red card to Højlund, to be fair. Yeah, here we... It's going to... Yeah. Oh, the check's over. Bloody hell, we've actually scored a goal where VAR haven't interfered, even though it's clearly the correct decision to allow the goal. Wow, that's mental. Oi, classic tips. Have a day off, my guy. Rish, if you are watching on TikTok, do subscribe to me on YouTube. Link is in my TikTok bio. We are on the push for 3K. What possession? Mate, I ain't looking. Gazabaza, how we doing? Unbelievable scenes. We are class. Oh. PAOK almost got a response straight away. Gee, I don't know what Delo was doing there. It's a weak interception. He looked like he was there, but then sort of pulled out the interception. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what it... Garnacho, thank you for the music. Thank you for the music play. Thank you for the rose as well. Teo Hernandez would be a perfect signing, yeah. Would be nice. I mean, who's... Is Alphonso Davies is out of contract, I think, in the summer. Not that I think we'll get him. Red Devils, what are you doing, my guy? We had 61 against Bournemouth and 73 against Sporting. Oh, that is hilarious. Garnacho, thank you for the heart. Imagine getting battered 4-1 and then saying, oh, wow, we had 73% possession. Well done, mate. And they scored 4 goals. If anything, that just shows you, doesn't it? France hater, you've already said that, bro. Thank you, Garnacho. Appreciate you, buddy. What's the score? 1-0 United, mate. Thank you for the November. Thank you for November heart. Appreciate that, buddy. Right, okay. Let the floodgates open now then, boys. Hey. We didn't get battered. They had 2 penalties, and we could have been 3 up at half time. Oh, sorry, yeah. To be fair, you could have battered them in the first half. They battered you in the second half because they also could have scored more goals. So, I mean, they literally had a one-on-one where the guy tried to dink it over the keeper and it went straight to the, like, literally one-on-one. That should be, you should be scoring that 75% of the time. Yeah, Ugarte with the yellow. (2019 Ferguson or 2009 Ferguson or 2019 Klopp? Is that a serious question? Amrin's going to stay until April, mark my words. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be given more time than that, but yeah. Thank you for the flame heart, my guy. Appreciate that. Vic Haaland squandered 3 chances in the first half only. Yeah. Right, it's a free kick for PAOK. Quite far out. It will be a shot, though. Thoughts on the Ahmed goal? I mean, elements of luck about it is just trying to head it back across goal, isn't he? Oh, he's gone under the wall. into the hands of Onana. Didn't have enough power in it. He's tried to head it back across goal, isn't he? But a little bit lucky. But too long coming, mate. Too long coming. Ahmad's been good. I mean, Ahmad should have won a penalty in that first half, and he scored there. So Ahmad's probably been our best player so far. I think Casemiro's been pretty decent. Garnacho's not. Bruno's been trash. Højlund's been basically out of the game. Yeah, I would say Ahmad's been our best player. So De Ligt versus Vidic. I mean, Vidic has won Premier League titles with us, Champions League with us, so. And De Ligt's been with us for months. So, I mean, that's an easy thing. Mark my words, Garnacho bicycle kick. It was in a wide area then. I thought you were ahead of me. United should sell Anthony, Bruno and Rashford next season. I don't think we're going to sell all three of those. Anthony, maybe. I can't see Bruno and Rashford. I do think Rashford might struggle, though, because I don't think he's got the work rate. What's my favourite 24-25 kit? What, for any team? Or the 3 United kits? Has Rasmus even touched the ball? Mate, he's been so out of it. It should have maybe 3-2 to Sporting. Well, clearly not. Ahmad is by way of product of Gasperi Talent Factory. I have no idea how no big clubs tried to steal Gasperini. Man, I don't know who Gasperini is. Rashford could do well in Ligue 1. Well, any attacker can. If you're playing for PSG. When you get that much of the ball. Oh, go on, Ahmad. Go on. Oh. Almost doubles the lead. Ahmad, good run from Ahmad. Great ball. Was that from... That was from Bruno, yeah. Good ball from Bruno. First decent thing I've seen Bruno do, to be honest. And Ahmad really should be finishing that. Again, in front of goal. Doesn't matter who it is, whether it's Ahmad coming in for Rashford. Still lacking that clinicalness. The only bloody goal we scored was... the only time we can score is when we're not even trying to score. He's trying to head it back across goal. Ahmad on fire, yeah. Oh, the 3 United kits. I do like the home kit, to be fair. I like the... Oh, now Bruno balling. I like the Snapdragon sponsor, to be fair, on all 3 of the kits. I think it's better than TeamViewer. It just looks a lot nicer. I do think the home kit looks nice. I haven't bought the home kit though. The last United shirt I have is when Ronaldo returned. I've got Ronaldo on the back. Oh, that's a foul, is it? Now Højlund. Oh, mate, he's never given. Like Garnacho's gone down. To be honest, I don't actually think it was a penalty on first look. Let's have a look. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not a dive, but he goes to strike. Oh, mate, he's stuck his foot out there, the defender, and he's Garnacho's kicked it, but he stuck his foot out. Well, there's no check anyway, so I think that could have gone either way, to be fair, but I'm not going to be so annoyed that that was a penalty because, to be fair, I think it could have gone either way. My favourite United kit of all time. This is my favourite away kit, like I said. Favourite United kit of all time. Favourite home kit. Probably because we were so good and it was, you know, Ronaldo's Ballon d'Or winning season is the one with AIG. with the stripe on the back. I think it looks a bit tacky looking at it back now, with that stripe down the back and then down the back of the shirt. But like at the top, and then the sort of this bit was high, and then at the back here, just below the number, starting on the lower back. That's nice because of the memories that come with that shirt. It's the same as this shirt. Like, there's some shirts that when you think of it, you think of a player in particular. Obviously, that Ronaldo Ballon d'Or winning one. This one, everyone's got to think of one person when they see this. And it's got to be the same person. I'll leave you in the comments to... Gasperini is the Atalanta manager. Took a modest club to Champions League quarterfinals, almost winning past PSG with Neymar and Mbappe. Okay, right. Yeah. So obviously Ahmad came from Atalanta all that time ago. They wanted to keep him, didn't they? In fact, we signed him for like 30 million, didn't we? We signed him for 30 million, then we didn't. Obviously, he was very young. But then we loaned him to, was it Milan first? And then to Sunderland. And then he's obviously, now he's come into the squad. You're wearing the blue Snapdragon away kit. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice kit. The black away kicks 0708. Yeah, that was nice. Ref secretly wearing a PAOK jersey. So Martinez is coming on. Eriksen's coming on. Am I Chris Wood? No, I get that a lot, but no, I'm not. In fact, yeah, I am. My favourite kit this year is red, white, and black one. Nice. Yeah, that's decent. The away shirt. But who's the thoughts on the zebra away kit? Horrible, mate. I hated it. The worst kit was that green snake pattern. That was disgusting. That green snake I mean, we were shit as well. And we had a lot of snakes in the dressing room at the time. And then we released this horrible snake green kit. Papis, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Did you see the North Wales team kit? I was at Fish. Bloody hell, man. We've almost conceded to bloody PAOK then. Let's have a look. Jesus. That is the shittest mark. My guy is standing all alone on the penalty spot. And nobody picks him up. How's he not scored that? What are we doing? Rashford's coming on, Martinez is coming on, and Eriksen's coming on. Fish and chips kit. No, I haven't seen that, mate. Diallo is not a first-team player. Well, he is. And he's been our best player in this match, so. Favourite meal? We're signing Christensen... Gokares, I would sign out the two. My favourite meal? Don't know. Steak's pretty good, isn't it? Steak's pretty nice. My favourite starter is calamari. So, love calamari. I'm a fan of very thin crust pizza. What else? It's difficult to say. Full English is lovely as well. Here we go, Ahmad. I'm glad Ahmad's not been taken off to be fair. I'm glad Garnacho has over. Oh. Poor touch by Bruno. And that's a foul by Casemiro. Garnacho subbed off thoughts. Yeah, I mean, out the two, Ahmad or Garnacho to get subbed off, it's a no-brainer. Can't wait for the Manchester derby when we get 3 easy points. Yeah, I mean, hopefully for you, you actually win a game before then. I'd just focus on beating whoever you've got next, rather than look ahead. Need to focus on stopping the 3, which will be 4-match losing streak if you lose in the next game. I'd focus on stopping that, to be fair, mate. And then the 115 charges as well. Crossing your fingers for that. Probably where your head needs to be at. Thoughts on Bevo downfall? He's just a bell end, isn't he? That's the reason why. Just doesn't seem like a very nice guy, so can't think too. Can't be too disappointed with his downfall, can we? Best play this match. Scored 1 goal, has completed like 3 passes. Oscar scored 1 goal. Should have got a penalty. Put a very good ball into the middle where Højlund almost scored. So should have got a penalty because he was fouled in the box. So would have got an assist for that. Scored and then almost got an assist for Højlund. The bar is low, by the way. There's not many good options out there. Who would you say is best? Who's been the best player for United? Because it's not like we're spoilt for options of everyone playing class, is it? We're 1-0 up against PAOK. Okay. Come on. We can't finish it. Mate, I'm worried with this being at 1-0. Because PAOK are actually creating chances. Like, we need a second goal. Like, we struggle to get that second goal all the time. We're against PAOK. We can't sit back, bloody hell, and invite pressure. Christ, please. Jesus, no. Let's get that second goal, please. Garnacho in. Garnacho's off. He started the match and now he's off. You lost your parley. Oh dear. Jesus, I still can't believe that it didn't come. A goal didn't come of it, but I can't believe that marking in the. Oh, Pau, good opportunity. Oh no, block cross. Now I'm mad. Is Bruno in still? Yeah, Bruno's still in. I think. Pretty sure. I don't know why he is, but let's have a look. Yeah. Jeez. Got to get another goal. Where does that put us in the Europa League then? Now, boys. Undefeated in the Europa League. Come on. Where does this put us? Oh, 15th. Yes. Come on. Just behind Ferencváros. If we can see this through. Right, it's going to be a corner kick to PAOK. It's 1-0 United at the minute. 1-0 United. Who have United got after this? Glimt. I mean, Glimt at home as well. Well, I think Glimt are a better team than PAOK. Where are Glimt? Yeah, they're 12th in the Europa League. So that'll be more difficult. Where are Twente, by the way? Oh, Twente are 27th. 2 draws and a loss. Arsenal and United fan logic. Drawing a lot of matches without losing is better than winning most matches and losing a few. Well, obviously not. Because Ten Hag wouldn't be sacked, would he, if that was the case? Thank you for sharing the live, Gene. Garnacho can't go back in. No, mate. If you've been subbed off, mate, you can't get a sub back in. Not rolling subs, lad. We're not down your local six-a-side now. This is the... I would say it's the elite... it's elite football, but it's not quite that. That's for sure. It might seem like a friendly where you can do that with the intensity of the game and how much of a shit the players look like they're giving, but it's not. This is dreadful, man. What can you make a video about this? It's just boring. What, make a match review saying, I'm bored. That was boring. Brilliant. That's entertaining. That's not going to be entertaining. The match isn't entertaining. The match reaction is not going to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you get anything entertaining from this? It's just been absolutely dead. PAOK have matched us, by the way. Look at him so angry at Martinez. Look at his face. Bloody hell. He's fuming. For what reason? He pushed him. Wow. A little push. Look at Martinez, funny. Well, that's the highlight of the match, by the way. That stare at Martinez. That's the highlight. Juice, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm excited to see Lenny Yoro back. When is Lenny Yoro going to have his first match? He's back to full training, but I presume he's not on the bench today. Hopefully, after the international break, that would be great. I think he probably will be back after the international break, to be fair. Have a look. He's not on the bench, is he? No. But he's back in training with the squad. So after the international break, Lenny got to come in. Glimt is a much stronger character than United. They recently won a game with 10 men against Porto, even made a comeback. Wow, okay. Yeah. I mean, we will have Amarin then. So I think we'll definitely have more chance. Like, you should be confident that United will get through in the automatic spots. Like, we should win all our remaining Europa League games, to be fair. At home against Glimt as well. But yeah, I mean, it shows that they're no mugs, doesn't it? What's the score? 1-0 United. That's what I think of this game. Right, elsewhere, any shock results in the Europa League? Not really. Big games, Hoffenheim drawing with Lyon. Lazio drawing with Porto. That's about it. Nice drew with Twente. Both, man, 2-2. 2 sending offs in that game. Obviously, Spurs lost earlier to Galatasaray. We already covered that. Or to be fair, Karabag just beat Glimt, so that wasn't a good one for them. They should be beating Karabag. Yes. Good by Ahmad. Oh! What a bloody finish that is from Ahmad. Bloody hell. That's actually bloody woken me up. Christ. That's unreal, that finish. The curve on it. He's absolutely struck that like a beauty, and it's got curve on it as well. And my guy saying, ha, what, Ahmad's man of the match? Ha, what's he done? What, because he scored 1 goal that he didn't even mean to score? No, mate, because he's clearly been the best player on the pitch the entire game, irrespective of that goal that he's just scored there. He's been the best player on the pitch before that. And then he just absolutely rockets one in the bottom corner. What a goal that is. He wins the ball as well. It shows... Oh, that's so good. Does he get a deflection? Oh, I guess a slight deflection. But it takes it more into the bottom corner, but it's good. Rude's off his seat. Rude's going crazy. Calm down, lad. Calm down. It's only PAOK. What a goal, yeah, it's good. Ahmad showing that he can win the ball back high at the pitch as well. Amorim will be looking at that. Amorim will be looking at that, saying, yeah, that's what I want to see. A high press, winning the ball back up the pitch. I stand corrected, yeah. Well, there you go, Oscar. What can I say, lad? By the way, before that goal, he was the best player on the pitch. So, but good to see you admit your mistakes. Mount and Ahmad will be playing a lot under Amorim. Will Mount, mate? Mount can't play for anyone. He can't play for his local bloody 5-a-side, 6-a-side. Can't play for the Dog and Duck FC, mate, because he's injured all the time. It doesn't matter about how good he is at football. He's not available, mate. He's NA. Yoro healing before Malacia. Yeah, he is, yeah. Yoro will be back. Well, to be fair, I think I would imagine Malacia. I don't understand with Malacia because I've seen him training with the first team for weeks. And he's just not an option. He just hasn't made a bench, even though he's been training for the first team for weeks. I understand he hasn't played football in a long time, but when you've played Leicester in the Carabao Cup, when you're playing PAOK and you still can't make the bench, what's going on? Ahmad's down injured. Bloody hell, man. I don't get what's going on with Malacia. A bit late for that, but... Oh, Mount is coming on now. Okay. Mount's coming on. Bloody hell. I think 10 minutes should probably be enough for him not to get injured, to be fair. Let's hope. Yeah, Ahmad goal, it's 2-0, mate, yeah. Looks like he might be coming off injured, to be fair. Ahmad's got to start on Sunday now. It's pathetic if he doesn't. Yeah, he's getting taken off. Start him on Sunday, for Christ's sake, man. Yeah, well done, Ahmad, lad. Well done, buddy. Best player on the pitch. Come on, Mount. Yes, Ahmad. Come on. Oh, I actually want to see Mount. I think if Mount was available, I think he could work for Amarim. I think Amarim's somebody that can appreciate a player like Mount, his work rate. And he wasn't that injured for Chelsea. I don't get it. Why is he so injured all the time for United? It's so annoying. But hopefully he's just had some bad luck. I think the amount he's been injured is almost more because it's different injuries as well. It's more than luck. It's just he's just an injury-prone player. It seems to be now. Like I say, it wasn't at Chelsea too really, but seems to be at United. But if he can stay fit, I think he's another one that Amarim will appreciate. I don't see him starting. He'd have to make a big call if he does start because. Who would he start instead of? I guess Mainu, maybe. Because he's going to play Ugarte. It would maybe have to be a Ugarte, Mount, or Mainu, Bruno. Bruno and then Ahmad and Højlund. But who's left back then? Anyone fancy playing? Right back? Mazraoui, why is he so far at the pitch when we're 2-0 up? Christ. Am I playing for the badge? Yeah, it's 2-0, mate. 2-0 United. Look at there's no right back there. I don't know what Mazraoui's doing. He wants a goal himself. He's literally just walking back. Shuratire's coming on. Christ. You can't get a game, man, for PAOK. I think it was the right decision to let him go. But, still, we clap him. He looks a bit chunky as well, doesn't he? He's enjoying that Greek food, is he? Thank you for the rose, George. Mazraoui looks tired now, yeah. Come on, United. We finally won in the Europa League, yeah. We did, mate. And that puts us in the dizzying heights of, what was it, 14th or 15th? The dizzying heights of 15th. Come on. Maz and Ahmad link up could be good, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think we'll almost know in his first game what he intends to do. Really, in his first game, we're going to know whether he's going to play wingers there or whether he's going to play fullbacks there. Like we'll know his intention. Shame how bad we are. Cried a lot the last 10 years. Yeah, we are terrible, mate. We are terrible. I mean, this should be a walk in the park. And PAOK have had their chances. That first half was dire. Log Shuratira, yeah. Chelsea 8-0 up. I mean, they are against Noah's Ark, mate. The animals, they came in by twosies, get those children. Da, 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 da. Wait, is that the Noah's Ark song? The kids I'm trying to think back to primary school. It's something to do with nose. The animals, they came in by twosies. I think that is that. I don't know the rest of it, but that is definitely the primary school Noah's Ark song. They're 8-0 up. Yeah. You thought Chelsea's second team was shit, though. To be fair, you've got a lot of first-team players playing there. Mate, you're against Noah's Ark. What do you want me to say? Well done. You beat Noah's Ark. You beat a team that's 4th in the Albanian league. I mean, you think PAOK are low quality. Like, that is something else. I genuinely had never heard of that team before. PAOK I've heard of. Never in my life, Noah. Chelsea has way too many players at the top level. Is he onside there? Rasmus, go on, Rasmus. Go on. Oh, it's a good tackle in the end. It is offside anyway. Mate, we're against PAOK and Rasmus has still not had many chances. Like, have you ever heard of any players from Uzbekistan? No. Good luck in the Prem. Thank you. We got Leicester next. Hopefully we win that. It'll be a lot more difficult game than what it was in the Carabao Cup, that's for sure. But Rude's last game at Old Trafford, we can hopefully play the sentiment card, and the players will play well for him. Go on, Mount. Yeah, switch it. Oh, it's wank, Mount. Now, Bruno, he's well. I don't know why you're passing him when he's trying to come back onside. Like, he's coming back onside, doesn't want the ball, and he passes Rashford the ball. Like, literally the intelligence of a donut. Oh. Got a foul? Yeah, ref's always going to give that. Oh, come on. We only have 2 normal players, basically. Shh. I didn't realize you're from Uzbekistan. I don't even know if you're saying the country right. Uzbekistan, right. 2 normal players now. Shomurodov, Roma striker, and Huzanov, Lens defender, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, don't know either of them. But without knowing, I think that other guy, the striker for Roma, you can probably put him up front, and he'll probably get more goals than our strike force at the minute. And he's probably scored more goals for Roma than what our entire. I think Garnacho's the top scorer in the Premier League for us with 2, I think. Go on, Xerxes. Get a goal, my guy. A good switch. Yeah, it's a good ball from Xerxes. Go on, Rashford. Oh, my God. Pass it to bloody across the box. Xerxes there, man. George, thank you for the roses, my guy. Look, I mean, that's something that Højlund can't really do. He's not that. He hasn't got that technical ability to pick that up and switch the play like that. Yeah, and Rashford should be finishing that, to be fair. I mean, I can't say it's a lack of composure, really, because he looks like he takes his time and then goes for the side foot. It just misses the target. But that is where we've been going wrong this season. That's been our biggest problem. Creating good chances like that and just not being able to take them. I'm glad it's come when we're 2-0 up against PAOK rather than when we need a goal. He actually had quarrel with Mourinho a year ago. Can't get back in the first team since then. Right, okay. Well, what? A player falling out with Mourinho? No way. So even though Mourinho's left, he can't get back in? So that does put us, yeah, it puts us 15th in the Europa League. 15th of 36. With Glimt next, I mean, to get in the automatic spots, you need to be 8th. And 8th at the moment has 9 points. So we'll have 6 if we win this. So we're only one. I mean, we should, shouldn't we? We should get automatic. I mean, we've played our most difficult games. We've played Porto and we've played Fenerbahce away. They're our 2 most difficult. Like I say, Glimt, they're going to be no mugs. But even if you look further beyond that at our fixtures, like, we should get enough. Even if let's say we drop 2 points against Glimt, we only get a draw, we should still be getting the automatic spots. Like, who have we got? Plizen or whatever they're called. Rangers at home. Basel. That's it. Yeah, lost form sitting on the bench. Right, got you. Right, last minute. Well, last dying seconds. Right, that's it. The match is over. Right, unbelievable showing from the boys. I mean, the only person that can really be proud of their performance tonight is one man, and that's Ahmad. So he should start on Sunday. He's won us the game. Best player by a country mile. And that's it. He's the only talking point in that game. That first half was dreadful. You know, the players want Van Nistelrooy to stay. Didn't show that in the first half. And Ruud needs to reward Ahmad with a start on Sunday. Otherwise, there's no justice in this world. Because he looked like the only player that actually wanted Ruud to stay. Absolutely dog shit. We were terrible. But everyone's going to get surrounding Shuratire. There we go. We're up to 14th. 15th. Dizzying heights of 15th in the Europa League. 2+2 goal difference. We're on a league table where we're not in negative goal difference. Come on! Above Porto. Porto, big club like Porto. Above them. Love that. We'll leapfrog Glimt in the next game if we can beat them. And hopefully we'll get into... We'll be knocking on the door of the automatic spots. Unbelievable scenes. Ahmad's walking around with no shoes on. No idea why. Hopefully his ankle's all right. Hopefully, but yeah, without his shoes on, he's gone from 3 foot to 2 foot. Right, I'll see you in a bit, boys. I appreciate you for watching. Amarin definitely does have some work ahead of him. Yeah, 100%. I mean, if that's a semi-decent team, if that's a Premier League team, we'd probably lose that game. Like, on that first half, we'll be at least 1-0 down it after that first half performance. Like, that first half was dreadful. Words can't describe how poor that first half was. But in one man has saved Rude there and saved the team, and that's Ahmad. He deserves a start at the weekend, pending that he's not injured, that he's fit enough to start. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Absolute legends, every single one of you. Please do subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm on the road to 3K. I think I was like, 70 followers away or something, subscribers away. So please do that. Click the link in my TikTok bio and give me a subscribe on there. Would massively appreciate it. Absolute legends, and I'll see you on the weekend. Let me have a quick look at when that is. Against Leicester. Against Leicester, I think it's on Sunday, no? Have a look. Is it on Sunday or is it Saturday? Oh, yeah, it's on Sunday. Cool. I'll see you then, boys. Ciao, ciao. Appreciate you for watching. Absolute legends.